And I was born and raised in California, and when I came to Cleveland, I was exposed to the first public Kwanzaa celebrations. And because I didn't have any family here, we would organize the Greater Cleveland Kwanzaa Alliance. Was a group of individuals who worked together to organize Kwanzaas at the end of the year. While I point to it on the table so you'll understand why we have the symbols. Everything on that table means something. Okay, so this is the Kwanzaa table, and we try to be consistent with what we have on the table. So the children are going to read, and I'm going to point to what they're reading about. So number one, can you please read yours?
The mat. It is a symbol of history and tradition. Tradition and history are foundations on which a society is built. Kwanzaa symbols are placed upon the mat.
The candle holder. It symbolizes the parents, the family, and our ancestral roots in America and Africa. The family, like a corn stalk, has many branches. Each branch represents the ancestors who preceded us and helped make us who we are. The candle holder is the first symbol placed on the mat.
The 7 candles. The 7 candles represent the Nguzo Saba of the 7 candles. 1 is black, 3 red, and 3 green. The black candle goes in the center with the 3 red on the left and the 3 green on the right. The black candle is lit first.
The unity cup symbolizes the foundation principle of Nguzo Saba Umoja. It is used to pour the libation for our ancestors as a gesture of praise, honor, and commitment to continue the struggle they began.
Here is a corn. Each house places on the mat as many ears of corn as it has children, even if the household has no children. At least one ear of corn is placed besides the canard to represent the potential for children.
Fresh fruits and vegetables represent the historical roots of Kwanzaa as a harvest of first fruit celebrations. Crops are the rewards of collective work and productive.
Gifts. A book or a heritage symbol is given to children based upon their collective work and productive behavior.
The flag, red, black, green, represents the African American people continuing to struggle and youth who are our future and hope.
Give the children a round. Sheba, can we get a plant from outside, just a small plant we can put on the table? We're going to light the candles right now. Kwanzaa, during the celebration of Kwanzaa, lasts from December 26th until January 1st. And on every night, a different Kwanzaa candle is lit. And today is the second day of Kwanzaa, so we will light 2 candles. The black candle is for Umoja, unity. And then the next candle to be lit will be red. And that is for Kujichsgulia, or self-determination. So we're going to light those 2 candles after I read the principle. The first principle, Umoja, to strive for and maintain unity in the family, community, nation, and race. We must practice unity. This unity has been our downfall. And there are many who will try to insist that we're not unified, but we are, because the Creator says so. And if we say so, it will be. So we have to use that principle of unity and not let disunity come between us. Okay? The second principle, self-determination, Koo-gee-cha-goo-LEE-yah. To define ourselves, to name ourselves, create for ourselves, and speak for ourselves. Instead of being defined, named, created for, and spoken for by others. Don't like to play with fire. So, do you know how to work this thing? Unity. Self-determination.
Didn't get that. There you go.
Is Sister Kwanzaa in the house? Sister Kwanzaa Brewer, is she here? Okay.
Train them.
Because I'm talking to them. And they know when I speak, worlds move. But the drum is talking to them. It tells them when to start, when to stop, when to change. I say, on this drum, this is how I teach. I would like you to start right now. Always on the stage. When there's drumming going on. So at this level, at the highest levels of drumming, Because in Africa, it's not a, oh, this is just so wrong. It ain't that time of party. Everybody, everyone participate. So, you know, this right here, I'm just teach today. Because I'm an educator, so y'all forgive me. This right here, I'm a drum. And it is made out of what? Wood. This is a tree. And in Africa, they pray before they cut down the tree. And they ask permission of the tree to cut it down. Now, why do you think they do that? They're being respectful, but why? Because the tree is a what? It's a living thing. Oh, I love intelligent people. It's a living thing. And as such, it has a what?
Soul.
A spirit.
Spirit, soul.
A spirit. A tree does the exact same thing that humans do. Such as what? It grows. It reproduces. It eats. It drinks. It breathes. It lives. It dies. The exact same thing that we do, the tree do. A tree breathes in what?
Oxygen. Carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide. And it exhales what?
Oxygen.
Oxygen. We inhale oxygen and exhale
Carbon dioxide.
dioxide, which is called the circle
Of life.
So that's why they're respected. If there were no trees, could we exist on this planet?
Nope.
I don't think so. This is goat skin. The same thing. They pray and they thank the goat for giving them its life. And then they have lovely curry goat and rice. Anybody had curry goat and rice?
our libation ceremony, we already know that we come forth humbly, remembering our ancestors, remembering those who are here, remembering those who are here. But we know they have made transition on the other side. We honor those who are among us, who are among us. They say a tree without roots cannot stand. And we know, and we feel, and we honor our roots. We know that as an African people, I am because we are, and I am because you are. And together, we know that we honor the life that is yet to be born. We honor the life that is here. We honor the life that has already made it to the other side. And we know that in our libation, in honoring of our ancestors, we honor the struggle, we honor the strength, and we honor the stride that continues to go, that continues to lift up, that continues to seek and keep on working, because we know that there is still work to be done.
Amen.
So with water, we pour this libation. We remember our ancestors who came from our motherland, who helped us to grow, to remember. We remember our fathers, Imhotep, known as the first father of medicine, whose formulas, whose foundation is forever etched in stone that is still standing to this day. We pour libation. And after we pour the water, we say, Ashe, Ashe. We pour libation in honor of our mothers, Queen Nzinga. We know that this warrior queen and many others led an entire people against the Portuguese in the 1600s. We pour this libation. Ashe?
Ashe.
We pour libation in honor of our mothers and our fathers who continue to teach and to grow. Like Akhenaten, I pour libation, Ashe.
Ashe.
We pour libation in honor of Queen Hatshepsut, whose temple still stands to this very day. We pour libation, Ashe.
Ashe.
We pour libation to our mothers, our fathers, our sisters, and our brothers, whom we know in the middle of the night and sometimes in the middle of the day were snatched, were taken, were dragged away from their homes and packed on shelves and put on ships. We know that we may not know all of their names, but we know that they endured what is called the Middle Passage. We know that they say the sharks never had a hungry day following the ships packed with our mothers and our fathers and our sisters and our brothers. We know that their tears, their struggles were not in vain. We pour libation for those families who endured, who traveled, who were sent through that middle passage, we pour libation. Ashe. We pour libation for those sisters and brothers and mothers and fathers who came to this place and many other places, who stood up and said, I will continue to fight. I will continue to stand up for freedom, wherever it may be. We pour libation for Nat Turner, for Harriet Tubman, for Sojourner Truth, for Frederick Douglass, for Ida B. Wells. We pour libation. Ashe?
Ashe.
We pour libation for those sisters and brothers and fathers and mothers who stood on those shoulders and continued the spirit of the ancestors. We pour libation for Ella Baker. We pour libation for Malcolm X. We pour libation for Rosa Parks. We pour libation for Fannie Lou Hamer. We pour libation for the names of those freedom fighters who just kept on and kept on and kept on, despite the fire and the flame. And they said, we will move the mountain or go through the mountain. I pour libation. Ashe?
Ashe.
We pour libation for those who continue on. And we know that their living will not be in vain. We pour libation for those freedom fighters who come from our own families. Those who were here last Kwanzaa, but they may not be here in the flesh for this Kwanzaa. Think of those family names from your own families. For those brothers who may have lost their lives, but they have ignited a new celebration of what it means to come together and be determined. Those young brothers. We know their names all over the state of Ohio. We know those names in New York. We know those names in Ferguson, Missouri. And we do not forget, but we stand up and stand with them and their families. And we remember them. And we say that collectively, the fight for freedom and justice belongs to us and our families. We pour libation in honor of them. Ashe?
Ashe.
Ashe. We pour now libation. We ask for you to call out the names of your family members who are no longer here. My father, Frank Brewer. Your parents, your fathers. Call out the name. Sister Irma. We remember them, we celebrate them, and we honor them. Call out the names. Ashe. 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 And we know the Honorable Marcus Garvey gave us the red, black, and green flag. We remember and honor his legacy as well. Brother Abdul Kahar asked me to share this with you all, and I would like to close our libation with this. Here's to this flag of mine, the red, black, and green. Hope in its future bright. Africa has seen. Here's to the red of it. Great nations shall know of it. In time to come, red blood shall flow from it. Historians shall write of it, this flag of mine. Here's to the black of it. 400 million back of it, whose destiny depends on it. The red, black, and green of it. O flag of mine. Here's to the green of it. Young men shall dream of it, face shot and shell for it, and maidens shall sing of it, waving so high. Here's to the whole of it, color bright and pole of it, pleased is my soul with it, regardless of what is told of it. Thank God for giving it. Great flag of mine, one God, one aim, one destiny. Libation, Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe.
We consider her part of our extended family, and I want to personally say that you did, I know, doing a marvelous job. I found myself in tears. Don't try and cut me off because you don't want to hear your back. You know, that's humility for you, but she deserves it. Well, I think it's important that we honor those who put forth an effort. It's so easy to turn your back, not to get up, not to make an effort to make a difference. And when we have people like Doris Willis and others, the performers that came here, we need to be respectful and mindful of that. Kujichsgulia, self-determination. There's a couple ways to come at this subject.